Alright, so it's critically important when you're running that you're using your arms in the most efficient way. This way you're creating momentum and it's actually going to help your running form as opposed to hurting it. Alright, so we're going to do an arm drill motion. Okay, so you'll start from getting a kneeling position, you're engaging your stomach, and what we're going to do is we're going to swing from the shoulder and our elbows at 90-degree angles. Okay, and I'm going straight forward and back, none of this, right? If you look like you're in a Disney movie, you're doing it wrong. Okay, as we start moving in our running form, we want to make sure that we're going to a mid-foot strike, not a heel strike, or a toe strike, or a forefoot strike. We're going to make contact right at mid-foot, almost just in front of the ball of your foot. Okay, so we'll start with what I call the poop shuffles. So just kind of nice and easy. I have a more relaxed arm motion here, just because I'm not going fast, but I'm just feeling that contact of that point right underneath my body. So mid-foot contact right underneath my body. When we're doing a sprint-based or an intensity-paced run, we're going to tend to have more knee drive and hip motion. Okay, so that's why we have to make sure that we're trying to get those two motions together. So one part of the warm-up will be just a simple high knee. You're having that contact underneath your body. You start to incorporate your arm motion. I'm trying to get 90-degree my thigh. So as we start with motion, we'll start to get more of kind of that toe-off position here, and that'll help drive that knee forward. So we did the high knee, now we're just going to do a high knee skip. Go back. So I'm starting to move forward with these drills, and so I'm getting some of that hip extension as well as hip flexion, driving that knee up. The thing about is doing, you're trying to stay nice and level as far as your shoulder and head height. You're going to push up hard behind you, and you drive your knee in front of you. I'm back. So the purpose of that is to not reach out with your foot, which will lead into a forefoot contact, but reach out with your knee and push back with your foot in the back here. All right, that way you're reaching out nice and level, and you're not bobbing up and down. So what we're going to do is really basic. It's going to look like that bounding drill. You're going to just set up at basically about a 45-degree angle, maybe a little higher. I'm going to set my arms. I'm setting up basically my hip angle here, and I'm getting ready. I'm on the kind of ball my foot there to push off. And so I'll start from here. I'm going to stay relatively low for maybe my first 5 steps, and then I'll be upright. And when I'm upright, it's that more kind of expanded, really levels and moves.